So thanks everybody for hanging out with us today, you guys. I'm going to give you guys an extra special treat, and I'm excited to share this with you because today we are talking about how to launch an online business, right? And how to make extra cash for the holidays with just a few steps. I'm going to cover those steps with you, but here's something I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a really cool ChatGPT strategy to help you grow a wildly successful business. So you're going to get that today. So make sure you hang on till the end to get that ChatGPT strategy. Okay. It's going to be awesome. I'm actually going to give you guys a breakdown today. There's a few pages you're going to want to screenshot when you're watching this, because I'm going to share with you what you need to do in the next 60 days, 90 days, or sorry, yeah, 90 days to make 20K in the next 90 days with an online business. Okay. So I'm going to give you the strategies today. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us. And let me just, okay. So let's get rocking and rolling. Now, you are here because you are ready to learn how to make some extra cash for the holidays. Put a yes or no in the comments. Is that why you're here? You're wanting to learn how you can make some extra cash for the holidays? Yes. All right. Well, if that's you, then you are definitely in the right place today. So I need to share this with you because after being on TikTok for 2 years, I can tell you the size of your audience does not matter when you're launching a business. Okay. So I don't want you to be listening to this information today and be thinking, man, it sounds really good, Michelle, but I don't have a following. I haven't built a brand. I'm not no influencer. That's good. I'm going to actually show you how you can take a brand new account and launch a business. Okay. And I know one thing else, the quality of your audience is everything. Now I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to share the strategy with you today. But when I launched my TikTok in September of 2022, brand new TikTok account, you guys, I made 7,000 my first month. I made 14,000 my second month. I made 21,000 off the TikTok platform before I had 1,000 followers. So it's the quality of audience that is everything. It's not the size of the audience. And that's what you're going to learn today. Now, Christy literally just posted this, by the way, and she has made 23,000 in her first 11 weeks by using our strategies inside our community. And that is what you're going to learn today. Okay. So here we go. Ready? Here are the 3 steps that I've followed, that people in the community have followed to make 20K by the holiday season, right? Yep. Jessica started with no following as well. And you guys are actually going to hear Jessica's story today. Okay. And so I have to share this with you because this process we're sharing with you, this is a time-tested and proven system. It's not something that just has been around, right? It has time tested and it's been proven. So we're going to get to that in a second, because first of all, I want to cover with you what it looks like to make 20K in 90 days. Okay. So if you divide that into 3 months, that's 6,700 a month. So if you're selling a product that is $900, all you need is 8 customers a month. That's 7,200 a month, which would be 20K in 90 days, right? If you're selling a product that's $600, that's 12 customers, which 7,200 a month. So that's 20K in 90 days. If you have a product that's $300, that's 23 customers a month that you would need. You make $6,900 and you're over 20K for the 90 days. So I just want you to remember these numbers, right? So now the question is, where do these customers come from and what do we sell them? Right? That's why you're here. You're here to learn that. So first of all, I need you to screenshot this because you are going to hear some content regarding earning money online. And with it, you're going to hear some education and information of how to do that. And you are going to hear some case studies, some people inside the communities testimonials, right? But we're not saying that you can have the same results. We're just going to share with you the strategies, and it's up to you if you decide you want to implement them, right? So make sure you screenshot this. Now, I just want to go back to 2022. I was struggling. You guys, I'm a mom of 6 kids. I have 2 left at home and I'm a grandma to 5. And if I go back to 2022, I was like, how did I get here? I didn't have enough time with my children, and I definitely didn't like what my bank account looked like. And I was super disappointed in myself. I thought I'd had way more time with my family and way more moments and income to make more memories. And so I was ready for a change. Put in the comments, yes, if you are ready for a change. I would love to know, because that was me in 2022. I was ready. And so with that being said, I was willing to learn something new because I knew I was lacking in something or I wouldn't be where I was. I had no following. I had no email list. All I did was apply these 3 steps I'm sharing with you guys today, and I made 6 figures in 6 months. And I need to share with you because I kind of had stinking thinking when I launched my business in 2022, and I couldn't see myself making more than 54,000 a year. And I was able to apply these proven strategies and turn that into 6 figures in 6 months. And that is what you are going to learn today. Yes, definitely ready. I love that. And this is us today, you guys. We travel, we make memories, we have moments that I always dreamed of having as a mom. And by the way, Tim, have you noticed in my hair, I have a tinsel of blue, and I thought this is going to bring energy to Dallas because they're playing really bad football. So if you notice, Tim, my tinsel, oh my goodness. Hey, we got to have fun, right? Look at this. She just crusted 20K. She's been in the program and she's already made $20,000. So that's 2 people I've shared with you that have been able to do this. So again, why not you, right? So what's step 1? Identify your ideal customer. You guys, this is the most important thing you can do, and this is the most missed component that people do. You need to know who your perfect customer is and what do they need to know to make a decision. So for example, why are you here? Put in the comments, why are you here? I would love to know why you are here. Change. Yeah, you want to change in your life. Exactly. Like share in the comments, why are you here? Hope, love it. Stinking thinking, no more overtime, working too many jobs. Yes, I love that. Want to supplement their income, need to expand income, want more knowledge, want money for retirement, done struggling. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are fantastic. Working too many hours, you're not earning enough money, right? You want to grow more independent. Yes, I love this. You guys, everybody has a reason for here. You're here. Now listen, the person that invited you showed you the solution, and that's why you're here, because they know you are their perfect customer. They followed these strategies that attracted you to this webinar. So it's just proof that these 3 steps I'm going to share with you actually work, right? So they knew who you were and what you needed, and that's why you're here. And that is what I absolutely love the way digital marketing works today. You can truly help people. So what's step 2? The discovery method. So once you know who your perfect customer is, how do you get them to discover what you have? So I want you guys to put in the chat, how did you discover this? How did you discover this webinar today? Was it on social media? Was it an email list? Facebook? Yes, Facebook. Was it a friend? Like email, Facebook, social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, friend, TikTok. Look at that. That's the discovery method, right? The world is going digital. You're looking at it. Most people said either email, which email's digital, social media, which that's completely digital, right? And that's what I'm sharing. The world is going digital. You guys can't go anywhere today without seeing people on their phone. It's literally everywhere, and it's of all ages. So one of the ways in the discovery method is using the World Wide Web, and that is posting free ads. Now, I want to give you a website you might be able to relate to, and that is Craigslist. I know Craigslist isn't free, but I'm just giving you an example. There's websites out there like Craigslist that are free that you can post ads to. And ads is a form of marketing to get your business discovered, right? The other way is using social media, which social media is your digital real estate. I want you to write that down or put that in the chat, digital real estate. Because in today's digital world, you guys, when you use social media, and you create content on social media, it is your digital real estate and it doesn't go away. So you're not going to spend time posting on social media and not get that time back, because whatever time you spend posting on social media, it's digital real estate that will always be out there working for you. Like if you have a job, you're trading time for dollars, because if you work 8 hours, you have to work another 8 hours again to make an income. When you use social media, and let's just be honest with each other right now, you guys are all listening to me right now, and you guys are all a consumer on social media. Imagine taking a little bit of that time and becoming a creator on social media and turn that into an income stream. So just remember that digital real estate. So let me give you an example. Here is, and I want you to look at social media as your storefront, right? This is your storefront. I want you to look at that. Do you see how when you see content like this, you want people to peek through the window? This is him looking through the window, and you want them to click inside, right? The window. Because once they do, that's when you've got exposure and they can learn more. And this is how you're going to convert them into customers, by using automations. You guys, this is the thing that completely has brought me freedom on a level I didn't even know existed. And I'm so glad we're talking about it, because today is literally Freedom Friday, right? This website is literally out there working for you 24/7. So people can buy from you at any time, right? So you're using social media and a free ad strategy to drive traffic back to this page that is working for you 24/7. This is what creates passive income. Because on average, inside my community, for the people that I work with, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. That doesn't mean you're going to launch your business today and 20 people are going to go to your email list and buy. That's on average, right? And so if 1 out of 20 are buying, and if your number one selling product is $900, that can turn into one customer a day, can turn into $900 a day in daily pay. Now let's do the math on that. $900 a day in daily pay is literally $328,000 a year. In 3 years, you can become a self-made millionaire, right? So once you use social media, you want to convert them, and you convert them through automations. Now, what are you selling? Well, what we recommend and what we promote is digital programs that are in high demand. Now, let me share with you why digital programs, okay? The digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market, okay? You guys, in 2019, it did 950 million for 1 year in 2019. By 2023, it was averaging 1 billion a day, and now it averages 1.2 billion a day, and it's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how much money is to be made in this industry? So here's another reason why digital programs. It's a proven program where you make 100% profit. Can I ask you a question? You're going to do the exact same amount of work to get one customer. What makes more sense to you? Get one customer and make 100% profit, or get one customer and make 25% profit? What makes more sense to you? Because to me, I wanted to get paid what I was worth, right? Because you're doing the exact same work to get a customer. So I love the fact with digital programs, we make 100% profit. And when you get a customer, you're paid daily directly into your bank account. So you don't have to wait for no company to pay you, right? Because it will go through your payment gateways through your website. And the entire world is your potential customer base. When you promote digital, you can market to the entire world, and you get to sell something that truly helps other people, okay? And so here's the ones that we personally promote and recommend. And it's 4 income streams, because we believe one size doesn't fit all, right? Because everybody has different budgets and different goals and dreams. So the Legacy Builder program sells for $900, the Digital Mastery for $600, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint for $300, and the Launchpad for $100. Do you realize that is $1,900 worth of income streams you can get access to? What if you just sold one of each of them a day? That's $1,900 a day. That's potential that you could make, okay? Now, this is something that is really important, because I've shared 3 steps with you, but you have to know how to implement those steps, right? So within our program and within our community, it takes someone who is really in need of help and gives them a blueprint the most effective way that they are looking to be able to create an income instead of sifting through PDFs or going through all the content on the internet. They can plug into a proven program, a proven blueprint to take action and get results. Okay. So, and here's what else I love. You can start selling from day one. And you couldn't start, and you can even start attracting your perfect customers to you. It's a living, breathing, live, interactive program that solves real problems. When I launched my business, in 2 days, I had my first customer. In 2 days, or I guess it was day 3, I had a fully automated business set up in 2 days, and my first customer came in 3 days. I love the fact that this was such a learning and earning process. So here's what the program looks like. Once you get inside, you really go to click here to get started. And it literally explains exactly about the program. It's literally like paint by numbers, where you get in, and if if you have a paint by numbers, my grandchildren bring them over all the time. If you paint it perfect, it is going to come out perfect, right? You paint all the 7s green, all the 4s red. If you paint it, you're going to have a picture. Same thing with this program. If you follow it, you're going to absolutely love your result. Inside of it, you're going to get the ultimate discovery system to help you attract customers to you. You're going to even learn how to build a faceless brand if you want. You're going to learn how to build a 6-figure brand. You're going to learn how to copy and paste free ads. You're going to learn how to use social media the right way. There's 7 billion people on social media alone. Here, I have a question for you. There's 7 billion people on social media alone. Do you guys think, though, if you guys think at least 1% of the 5 billion people would love to learn how to have an income online and get daily paying customers? Do you think at least 1%? Yes or no? I'm curious. Anybody think at least 1%? Yes, yes. 1% is 50 million people. And I just shared with you a minute ago, all you would need to make 20K by the end of the year. That is amazing. These strategies is exactly what I followed with no following my first month and turned that into 7K my first month. Inside of our program, you guys, you get to be around 43,000 other entrepreneurs that have the same goals in mind, just like you. We are the #1 community inside of Skool. You can check it out, SKOOL, the #1, because we have the most natural and organic connection. So you bet you're going to be in business for yourself and make 100% profit, but you're not going to be in business by yourself. Okay. When you do get started today, you're actually going to get access to some free bonuses. Okay. We literally have bonuses. If you want to build a faceless brand, we have right here a Canva crash course bonus that will walk you through it. I even give you my blueprint, how I made my first million in 17 months. You literally are going to hear step-by-step how to do that. And you're even going to hear a Q&A of questions that people ask me about it. You're going to get our 30-day market strategy growth plan. You're literally going to get how you can launch a business with master resale rights, which you can get the resale rights on other products. You even get 200 digital product ideas. So if you want to create your own product, service, or program, you're actually going to get that. You're going to get how to create your own, make sure you have the right mindset and message in marketing to your first million. And you're going to get the Invisible Empire training as well. It's this right here. You're going to get complete access to that as well to build your business, right? And then you can get access to up to 3 different digital programs. Now, what I want to do real quick is I would love Cecilia, you guys, to share with us, because you guys, Cecilia had discovered this program. And the moment when she went through the part of mastering her perfect customer, I want her to share with you what happened in her business. So Cecilia, can you take it away, my friend?
Hey, Michelle.
Hello.
Hi, you guys. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm all the way from South Africa, right? So I want to share with you something quickly. Mastering your perfect customer and learning the skills to do attraction marketing is one of the most amazing things you'll ever learn to do. I literally went to Google and I started searching for ways to make an income online. The algorithm picked up what I was searching for, and because this beautiful mama from Kansas has learned the skills to connect to her perfect customer, which was moms looking for more time with their children and generating an income from home, which was me, And then also to have programs in her hands that I was looking for. She's learned those skills, and I connected to her in Kansas, sitting in South Africa, in a freaking Lapa, crying over a cup of coffee because I was tired of the struggle. So I started with this program, and for 6 weeks I plugged in, and I did everything that I did everything that I needed to do, but I was one of those clever people that had an MLM history. So this whole perfect customer thing for me was like, I don't need that. I don't need that because I'm clever. And for 6 weeks, I saw people coming into this. Some of them starting in the morning, and that evening announcing making their first money. A few within days, weeks, and here I was 6 weeks later, and I'm like, what am I missing? What am I missing? And then it was like, Celia, you purchased this program to learn from it. So now you go and you use your money's worth. And I went back into this program, and we had a folder there that says how to connect to your perfect customer, master your message. And I plugged into that training, and I literally immediately changed the way that I did my attraction marketing content, because I knew now who it is that I wanted to speak to. And I woke up that very next morning to my very first sale. So I'm also one of those South Africans that did all this how-to for free things. I did the surveys and made nothing. I did the downloading of freaking games, and I made nothing. I spent hours on I even had apps for free, using my petrol, going to stores and grabbing prices on products because I was going to be paid for it, and I made nothing. So 6 weeks into this, after doing that training, when I woke up that morning and I had my first red one on my PayPal app, I was like, this works. This works. And then 2 hours later, I was busy doing a client's nails. I had a salon. I was working freaking 15 hours a day in that salon. I overworked myself and underpaid myself extremely. And 2 hours later, I was sitting doing somebody's nails. And I want you to grasp this. I sat and did that lady's nails. It was a 2 hour and 20-minute session because it was art on all the nails. I did that for 280 Rand. I don't even think that is like even $10, you guys. I think it's way under $10, even in our converted to our currency. And here comes my second ding on PayPal. The 2 flashed, and I'm like, what? I just made more money. And I plugged, and it was $300. That in my currency is 5,000 Rand. Using an automated system, implementing the skills that I learned from this program, and having products that people are searching for on the internet in my hands. And I literally had an automated system that handled everything for me. When I started with this, I was that broken down mom. I was overworked. I did my crying in the shower so that if my child asked me what was wrong, I could blame it on the steam in the shower so that she didn't know I was busy crying over money. It was a constant struggle to pay rent, to load the electricity, to fill my food cupboards. There were days when I opened those cupboards that I just wanted to cry. It's like, I'm a mum of one teenage daughter. They don't really eat that much, yet it was still a struggle to keep that cupboard full. And within 6 weeks of starting this, my whole life started to change. I want you to realize this. 3 months into this, I was completely out of debt. And I was literally one of those mums that had debt collectors phoning her more than her mum did. 4 months into this, I could replace a prayer car. And if you don't know what a prayer car is, I want to tell you, it is a car that when you open up your eyes in the morning, you pray that that thing starts by the time you take your child to school. And then you pray on the way there that you don't lose something or the battery doesn't die on you. And then you watch your teenager cringing and thinking, oh God, please don't let anybody see me driving in this with my mum today. That is a prayer car. I replaced it 4 months into this business. And I didn't need to ask the bank 1 penny to do that. I could buy a safer car, a non-prayer car, cash, with money made out of a 2-hour workflow, automated systems, and knowing who my customer is. 5 months in, I decided now I flip my zip code, you guys. I always said one day when I'm a grown-up, I'll live near the ocean. 5 months into digital marketing, I grew up and I flipped my zip code and I moved right up to the ocean. I'm looking out over the ocean every single day. But the most amazing thing is, and I think it's now these days, I've reflected a lot because we are getting closer and closer to Christmas. I used to neglect debit orders just to put something under that tree. Last year, Christmas was the very first time that I could buy my little girl what she wanted for Christmas. Not what I could afford after neglecting debit orders, but what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 days after Christmas, I could pay her school fees for a whole year. A whole year. And by that time, I was working only 2 hours a day. I no longer worked 15 hours. I closed down that salon and I was like, I'm ready for time freedom. So this has completely changed my life. And I want to tell you something. I started this business with a fear of computers, no tech skills, and no freaking idea what digital marketing was. The only thing I knew is, you know what? I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to learn something new because I knew the only thing standing between me and what I wanted in life was a skill. And if I could master that skill, I could change my life. And it completely did change my life, Michelle. I'm always so honored to share on here. It is like, it has been a journey. And I think the most amazing thing is that every single time that I achieve something like that, it's because I could help another mummy achieve amazing results in her life as well. It is just, I mean, it is just amazing. Thank you for showing up all the, and you know what? Is the most amazing thing is like, I literally know that when I purchased, because of our time difference, when I purchased my program that day, you were still freaking sleeping. You were sleeping because when it's day here, it's night by you, right?
I know. That's what's so awesome about passive income and the ripple effect, though. And that's what I'm going to share with people, the ripple effect of what Cecilia has started in South Africa. She has become the hope dealer over there. How many self-made millionaires are in South Africa now?
14.
14.
And 7 of them is like personal clients of mine that literally is mums I spoke to that cried on the days that they got started and said, Celia, I need a way out. And they're millionaires now. And it has just ricocheted off them as well, creating 14 millionaires. I mean, I just want to give you a little indication here. We're currently busy with a sprint, right? I've diligently followed those sprints since the day we've started, when I started with this. And it's the sprints that's helped me to make $10,000 and more on a monthly basis. But I mean, we're 11 days into this sprint, and I've already made over $6,000, which in our currency is like 105,000 Rand. 11 days into this sprint, you guys.
Wow.
It is amazing what this program does.
Absolutely amazing. Wow. Woo, thank you so much for sharing. I do want to bring up, you guys, what she just said, because this is huge. She goes, we have a 90-day sprint going on right now. And I want to share with you, because I'm also hearing somebody say, what are we going to learn? You're going to learn digital marketing skills. If you do not know how to track daily paying customers to you, you're going to learn how to do that. But we do have a 90-day holiday sprint going on. And then as soon as I get done showing this, I'm going to have Jessica share, you guys, because she works a full-time job and homeschools. And she started this with no following. So she's going to share this with you. But inside our community, you guys, if you go up here to the classroom, we have right here our 90-day holiday profit push going on, where we're showing you how to make that extra cash for the holidays, right? So you are going to learn, look at this. This is the welcome. This is where you will start, by the way, when you get inside our program. And then you're going to go right here, the strategy of how to make 20K. And then look, how to attract customers to you. You're going to learn about the social media platform so you can decide which one is best for you. You're going to learn how to create content that converts. You're going to learn just everything. You're going to learn the video framework, by the way. And when you have no sales, because you're brand new, you're going to learn the 3-step framework to create content to attract customers to you. So this is some of the stuff that you are going to learn inside our community. So real quick, let me find you, Jessica. I would love for you to share. Okay, there you are. You're unmuted, my friend.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
perfect.
Hello? Awesome. I have to step outside. Thanks for that sweet introduction. Yes, I have a full-time job that is coming to a close very, very shortly because of the money that I now make online. So if you're listening and you work, plug in, because I'm not your average, like, oh, I make money online kind of person. And Michelle's like all fancy and I'm like, not. So when I first started watching her, I'm like, good for her. I could never do that. And those were the thoughts. I watched her and I'm like, You know, she's got her stuff together. She looks great. You know, I'm the stay-at-home mom that wears the same sweatpants for 3 or 4 days and, you know, has like baby drool on her, even though, you know, I don't have a baby anymore. But those are my thoughts. And Michelle said it before, but I had the same, I thought TikTok was a dancing app.
Mhm.
And my first thought was how can I be a testimony for the Lord and make money online? I'm not dancing on TikTok. I don't understand it. I didn't have one. So, but I was broken. We had mounds of credit card debt, groceries on the credit card, gasoline on credit cards. Like if it was a little bit above the budget, it was a credit card because we had to have it. And that's not a very good way to live. And that's how I've lived most of my life. So back up a little bit. I've done every MLM in the world. You name it, I've sold it. You know, lipstick, Pampered Chef, weight loss products, and I would spend hours in conversation with people, and I'd make like $5 or $7. But that's all I ever knew. You know, house parties. I don't know how many house parties where I've cooked for people or put makeup on their face, and the ratio of the money you make for all of that effort. But I didn't know any other way. That's all I've ever known.
Mhm.
So when I started looking at digital products, and there's so many people in the comments that say, "What are we selling? What are we selling? What are we selling?" Listen to me. I have sold products since I was 18. I'm 42. I've sold products for 23 years. I don't sell anything anymore. I help other people make money online. I've done this for a year. I just made $200,000 in 11 months from TikTok and Facebook with a full-time job and homeschool and church. We're 7 days a week. We have revival this week. Like church is life here. And I fit this in. And I don't sell anything anymore. I plugged into these videos. I plugged into Michelle. I didn't have a mentor. I had Michelle O'Neill. I watched her videos every day. I got on every Zoom I could. I just sucked up all the information because I wanted to do that. I wanted to be able to bring my husband home from 12-hour shifts. He hasn't worked well, like he just part-time, whatever he feels like doing because of the money that I'm making here. So oh, I had something really good to say. Just that's what, like, you don't have to be perfect. If you've ever been on my lives, I stutter, I mess up my words, missing front tooth, I need to get that fixed. Like, it doesn't matter. You attract the person that you want to be. We've made this money because of Michelle. Like, I make videos and I go live, and $20,000 a month. It's crazy. So, man, I had something really good to say. It just right over my head. Oh, I'm not selling anything. So all of you people are like, what are you selling? What are you selling? You're teaching people to make money online. You're learning how to make money online. And like all of these tools, for 3 years, I sold a weight loss product. I could tell you everything in the world about all the ingredients, all the side effects, what it did for you. But I was literally the, hey girl, hey, I saw you liked my story. I'm having a promo today, buy one, get one free. I mean, it was so bad that I would see people at the store at my local town. There's more people in our community that's in my town. And they would put their head down because they're like, I don't want to talk to her. She's going to ask me about those relapse products. I don't do that anymore. Every day I go to the store and somebody's like, why are you making money? What are you doing? I see your face all over social media. There's a change in you because I'm not chasing friends and family. I'm not asking people to post on their wall for me. I'm just being myself. And somebody just put it in the comments. I found myself more at 42 since I started listening to Michelle and plugging into this than I did all of those years selling somebody else's product, because now it's my business and it's my face that I get to put out there and meet these people. So plug into the person that sent you this. Like, think about how you could just talk to people. Like, we just get paid to talk to people and help people make money online. It's different. Our world is different than what we're used to. And this is the vehicle and this is the foundation to teach people to make money online. Michelle gives that to them every day.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. And I'm so
Thanks,
excited for
Stephanie.
you, my friend. Love
Thank
it,
you.
love it, love it. So I don't want to add on to that, you guys. So I want to give you everybody an example that people can relate to, because I understand some of us are new to the digital space, right? So let me give you this example. Let's say you want to become a dentist. Okay. What are you going to do? Are you going to just go to YouTube and watch a lot of videos and become a dentist? And can you imagine going into the dentist and you see that they went to YouTube University to get their degree, right? You go to school to become a dentist, right? We teach the digital marketing skills you need to have a successful online business. And we have a live and interactive program that teaches you that. And I have to share something really interesting with you. My son's in college, and last semester, he took some digital marketing classes. And I was like, I got to see your classes. They were outdated. I was like, I can't believe they're even teaching you this. You guys, the digital space is so fast and evolving. Like TikTok, there's something that tweaks or changes on the platform every single month. That's why you want to be part of a live and interactive program. Our goal is to take you from, I don't know anything about making an income online, I do not know how to attract customers to me, to literally showing you how to build a following of your perfect customers, how to master a 2-hour income earning activity day so you have more time to do the things that you love, and how to use our discovery method to attract customers to your automated business. Because I have built a $2 million business now in 2 years, and I've never heard the word no. I've never had to ask anybody to buy from me. I build 100% through automations, right? Now, the person that invited you, they did send you an email that did have a PS in it that does show you the 4 different digital programs, and you can pick and get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. This is what we sell, 4 different programs. Just like if you were going to go to school, you can take a math class, or you can take a geometry class, or you can take an algebra class, right? Whatever one you take is the one you're going to learn different skills in. That's what we have. What we do, just because it's awesome, is we give you the ability to get the resale rights on the program so you can be learning and earning at the same time. So here's how you get started. When you purchase a Legacy Builder program, it's only $900 and you get 4 income streams. Every single one of you listening right now has a TV on your wall that costs more than one of these programs. And most people spend about $100 a month to have a cell phone, which is $1,200 a year for convenience. So this is a one-time investment. After you purchase a program, you have a one-time investment of $900. And after that, you have a one-time $29 website fee, because we give you a done-for-you pre-built website. Okay. And then after that, you'll have a fee for your domain, because you want to brand you. The domain, you guys, if you've never purchased a domain before, you can go to GoDaddy and get one from $1.99 to like $3.99. And then after that, you're going to want to get your professional email. I think it's like $25 a year. And then there's no monthly expenses after that. I built my business to 6 figures with no monthly expenses. Now, if 900 isn't in your budget, you also have the digital mastery that you can get started for 600. With that, you get 3 income streams. You have the passive daily pay blueprint. You can get started for 300. And with that, you get 2 income streams. And you have the Launchpad, you can get started for 100. And with that, you do get the 1 income stream. So we do offer many different products because we know everybody has different goals, dreams, and budget. So when you get back with the person that invited you and you go to that email they sent you, in that PS, you'll just scroll through the website. You'll see all different 4 programs. Some people have payment plans as well, so you can see the payment plans that are offered. What I want to do real quick is have Amy come and share, you guys, because when Amy launched her business, she had no experience, no following, single mom working 2 jobs. So I want her to share her story with you.
All right. Thank you, Michelle. Welcome, everybody. Gosh, there's so many great stories, and so many of us really resonate with one another. And I think even for you, you're at a time in your life, or a part of your life, where you may be struggling, or you're just burned out. You want something better, but at the end of the day, it comes back to getting your time back for yourself, for your family, and you need that extra income to help with that. And that's what has led a lot of us here. And then we gain so much more once we get here, right? Life changing. And that's where I was just almost 18. I'm really close to 18 months ago. My daughter created me a TikTok to watch her. I was not even on social media. I was divorced. I was raising 3 kids on my own. And when one job wasn't enough, I had to get a second job, you guys. And I literally, for 3 years straight, was working 18 hours a day. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I was not only burned out, even the second job, it's just never enough. It's never enough. But it took me away from my kids. And when you get to the point that your heart is broken every day because you're sacrificing everything of yourself for your family, you kind of lose yourself and you know something's got to change after struggling for so long. And that's where I was. Here I am working 18 hours a day, just trying to be the best mom that I can, knowing that I'm not because I'm working too much. And then I ran across a video on TikTok that I knew nothing about. Guys, I was in the trucking industry. Okay. I was waitressing nights, weekends, and every holiday. I didn't know anything about the internet. I knew nothing about online world at all, and especially social media. So everything I heard and researched and seen was like, just maybe this is my opportunity. And I was willing to take that leap of faith because I was ready to get my time back with my family. And let me tell you something. When you're ready and you're willing to take that leap of faith and go all in, it can be just what you've been looking for. I had to figure out the 2-hour workday that Michelle was talking about because obviously, right? I'm working 18 hours. How am I going to do all this? And I know nothing, right? So I learned, I listened, and I just implemented every single thing that I was a part of. I jumped on those Zooms. I learned about what the products were. I learned about attraction marketing, social media. I had to learn it all and fit that in my very, very busy life. But the best part about it was I started finding me again. I was able in 5 weeks to quit that part-time job, well, part-time, full-time job, right? And within 10 weeks, I was able to quit both of my jobs. I am telling you that within my first 90 days, I had made over 25 grand. I had never, ever, ever made that kind of money. It just blew me away. And I just realized if I stayed consistent and I kept plugging in and just followed it step by step, that it could and will change my life. It's done that. I've earned multiple 6 figures from this very program. I've added additional streams of income. I've been doing this for 18 months and I'm just getting started. That's the beauty of it. You stay up to date. It's not come in, make money and leave. No, this is long term. Work from home, get your time back, pay off your debt, go on vacation. It's all the things you've been putting on hold for years. No more struggle. You know, Cecilia was talking about Christmas. Last year was the first Christmas I was able to be home the whole entire holiday and get my kids everything that they ever wanted. The first time in many, many years. This not only changes your life, but it changes your children's lives. It's a trickle-down effect. And then the people that you help, you hear their stories of what it's doing for them. And then the people that they help. Is just truly amazing that we're onto something. And I've said this for a long time. This is a movement to help people. It's a movement to stop the struggle. No more. It's got to stop, you know? You need to be happy. Your children need to be happy, and they need you to be a part of that. So please don't count yourself out before you count yourself in. I knew nothing about any of it, right? I had to learn it from the ground up. I had no following. I didn't know anything about digital products, shipping, none of it. But I just plugged in and I told my story. Honest, real, raw, relatable information to help other people. And that's what this is about. You helping you and yours and others. And Michelle started that. And I am grateful, just like everybody else is. But please, please do yourself the justice to be happy and do the things that you've been missing out on. Please do that. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you. And I love that you said that, Amy, because you guys, in this 90-day holiday profit push that we have going on, we're teaching you how to make 20K, but the goal is to get momentum going into 2025 so you can design your life.
Yes.
Just like what Amy said, you got to be happy. And that's what we're so excited for. So now what I want real quick, I hope he's on here. Daryl, are you with us, my friend? Because you guys, here's somebody that was a laborer, right? He welded, knew nothing about digital marketing, and he learned the skills by being inside our program. And hopefully he's with us to share his story. Are you with us, Daryl?
Yes, how's everything going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Love the testimonials, man. Just blessed, man, to be a part of the program. A little bit about me, guys. I'm Daryl Hannah, little old country guy down here in Tennessee, pretty much in the middle of all the major cities, Nashville, Chattanooga, Knoxville, a couple hours from Memphis. And you know what's even crazy before I get started? Because I've made almost 260 grand this year. Since January, since I started, and I'm like in the top 1% of income earners already in the whole state of Tennessee, which is crazy because when I was looking at the numbers the other day, only 2% of people in the whole state of Tennessee have earned at least 200 grand. And you know, I'm already making more than a lot of doctors and lawyers, and I work from home. I only work 2 to 2.5 hours a day, so which is crazy when you look at it in a nutshell. But guys, before I came online, I worked a regular job like a lot of you guys. I had spent like years, almost 15 years working, 20 years altogether in the welding industry, manufacturing, production. I welded for a company. I was a top certified welder over a department, over 6 other people. I gave that job everything, man. Blood, sweat, tears, 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, 105 degrees in there. Hotter in the summer than it is hotter inside than it is outside in the summer, even in the winter. And you know, I didn't have any time like everybody else. No time freedom. Working on my birthday, wife's birthday, kids' birthdays, anniversary, the whole work. Still broke, behind on bills, piled up in debt, payday loans everywhere. Just a struggle, man, for real. And you know, a lot of times we think if we work a lot of hours, we're going to make more money, but we know how the taxes work with that. So at the end of the day, you're just working yourself in the ground and you're not going anywhere. Like that's why they call it a hamster on a wheel, because you're going real fast nowhere. And that's what jobs provide us. And I come in, you know, being a 3-time employee of the year, I come in on a Tuesday and I get called to the office and they basically tell me, you know, they got some, you know, they're going in another direction. My department was going away. And this is when I realized seniority doesn't mean anything now. Because back in the day, if you had seniority and something like that happened, they would just put you somewhere else. Well, now if you're a top earner in a job and you have seniority, they're going to let you go and bring in a temp or somebody. They're willing to train them to keep from paying you the money and the health care and a variety of things. So that's what happened to me. They didn't move me, so they had to let me go. Caught myself outside the gate in the car, hurt, crying, trying to just process everything because they never gave me any reason why they would fire me. Like you don't jump up and be a 3-time employee of the month and get fired, like, you know, just out of the blue, you know. And so that's what happened to me. And it was an eye opener for me. It really showed me how employers really treat you. You're just a full-time person with a badge, man. Like there's no such thing as a full-time employee. And I tell people this: if you think your job really cares about you, don't call in or don't show up for 3 days in a row and see how quick you have to get back on your feet, because you ain't gonna have a job. And that's just proof. And so I end up hitting on hard times. I got separated from my family. I had to go stay in a homeless shelter with 16 other men from around the world, just straight at rock bottom. I had to sleep in my car out on the banks of a lake. I had to brush my teeth in the Hardee's parking lot, change in the Hardee's parking lot. I can go. That's another whole story in itself. And this is all because of just the decision that job made, right? Because that was my only source of income. I wasn't getting money anywhere else. And I was a true company guy. And I realized that's the worst thing that you can do. And so on the bed in that shelter, I told myself I didn't want to work another job. I had made up in my mind that I didn't want to work for anybody else. I couldn't see myself doing that. I was already in bad shape anyway. So I came online, guys. I didn't know anything about the online space. I came online, did a couple things, and to make a long story short, last year I was a life insurance agent. I had when I got my life insurance my life insurance license. So I was doing life insurance, booking appointments, 8 to 8. So I was still, even though I wasn't working in a hot factory, I still didn't have time to do anything because I was out and about, which was just as worse. And then I was promoting some other affiliate programs, and I was able to make about $63,000 a year. I mean, $62,000 to $63,000 last year, working 15 hours a day, it seemed like. And so in January, I was scrolling Facebook and I seen a post where a lady said that she made like $600 working 2 hours a day or something like that. And I got plugged into the opportunity. I mean, I reached out to her, got the information, and I joined 2 days later. And, you know, when I got in there, first thing I realized was the community. Everybody was welcoming me. Just seeing a lot of people, Victoria, Michelle, Tim, Amy, just people who were already, doing their thing. And so I just got plugged into the training. And so my first 2 weeks from January the 15th to January the to 31st, I was able to make $5,000. And I've never made that working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week welding. And so I knew I was on to something, guys. So I just kept plugging in and trying to master this 2-hour workday and just, coming up on the mentoring calls and the webinar calls. And then of course, I made $8,000 in February, and then my breakout year came in March, guys, where I made 38,000. And I didn't even think that type of income was even attainable. But when I joined in January, I said my goal was to make 6 figures by December. But because I didn't understand the power of digital marketing and social media, when you put them two together and you follow in a training that's equipping you with skills, right? I was able to hit 6 figures in a little bit under 4 months. And then I was able to hit another 6 figures 4 months later, right? And so I'll say this, man, like I have now learned skills that I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to create content. I didn't know how to market. I wasn't even on TikTok when I joined this platform. I didn't have no following. I didn't have no brand. I didn't have no email list. I didn't have any of that, guys. This is all stuff that I have accumulated since I have been in this program. The skills that I've learned now has allowed me to become debt-free. I have no debt. I paid off about $40,000 for student loans. I don't even have any student loans. My cars are paid off. I don't have any type of debt. And so now I'm just spending a lot of time with my family, traveling. I've got a daughter who's getting ready to go to college. My son's a sophomore in college, so I'm spending a lot of time with him and just enjoying this thing called true time freedom, man. Because typically it's Friday and I would typically be at work, but now I'm in my office just on a Zoom, on a webinar, explaining to you guys, sharing with you guys what this program has done for me going through here and the skills that I've acquired. And so I'm just blessed to be a part of the program, blessed to be a part of this community. And it's crazy how we can just take social media and create some content and learn these skills and implement it, man, and just change our lives. It's mind-boggling. So I appreciate this program and what Michelle has put together. And guys, if you're here, I'm telling you right now, there is no better time. These 90-day success sprints that we're on, they're always epic. They're life-changing. And this is going to be any difference, guys. I'm just blessed again, Michelle. I appreciate you for this program. Appreciate you for being a great mentor. And I'm just blessed to be a part of something that I didn't even know digital marketing was even a thing back here a year ago. I knew about affiliate marketing and network marketing. So just proud to be a part of this program. And again, guys, I'm just an old country guy. I mean, I don't have no college degree. I don't have no special skills. I just purchased this program, went through the training, implemented what we teach. I stay on the Zoom calls. I stay on the mentor calls. I'm staying close to the fire. And I am mastering that 2-hour workday because that's how you're going to be able to attract customers back to your fully free automated system that you get for free, right? And that's what's going to basically just with consistency is going to basically just change your life. So I know I've rambled for a while, but it's just a blessing where I'm at. Like it's just I would have never saw myself here a year ago. And again, I'm gonna make well over 300 grand this year, which is just it don't even seem real. When I just made barely 60 grand last year and I was working like a dog and now I've got so much time on my hands. So again, just blessed and thankful for this program, Michelle. And guys, it's never been a better time to get started. I encourage you guys, if you're on the fence, just come on in, man, and the rest will take care of itself. So appreciate you, Michelle.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing. And I love your story. And you are true proof that anything is absolutely possible.
Yes.
So love it, love it, love it. Tim, are you available to share? I know earlier he didn't think he could share, but he can share. You guys, you got to hear his story because again, no experience whatsoever. And he was able to implement this. So Tim, are you with us?
I'm with you. How are you?
Good. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm wonderful. Yes, I had no experience whatsoever, but hi, my name is Tim Hess, and I live in California, sunny California, and I am a dad of 5 amazing children, 3 grandkids, and I worked corporate America. My story is very vastly different, and just take a second here and listen here for a second. Um, I'm overwhelmed. I hear all these stories in here. I got to share this with you before I get into it. Um, it's great to see the growth of each and every one of these ladies and people that are in here doing digital marketing. It just proves what this community, what the program actually teaches to see everyone's growth. Amy, myself, and I'll tell you something, Michelle, the growth that I've seen you is it really is amazing, right? We talk about you're always putting us out there and pushing us up there, but being in corporate America for 25 years, I've worked with CEOs, I've worked with VPs of companies, and growth is such a big thing for us as leaders and people that are giving us that vision. What's our vision for the year? What is our goal about growth for the year? And when I look at you and I go, God, this is the woman, when I came into this community, it was 811, and she was still saying my videos are really bad. And I'm like, man, then don't look at my videos because they're not far much better than yours if this is it. But I applaud you. I'm your leadership, your servant leadership is incredible. I mean, we don't talk about it enough because you put us out there. That's why you have servant leadership all written all over you. So I'm beyond blessed and grateful to be here. But I'll make this as quick as possible because there's 2 points I want to make for you guys right now. Number one, where you're at is a unique moment in time for digital marketing. And if you ever had been in a moment in time where you had to make a decision that no matter where you are, you have a support of about 43,000 people that will cheer you on, support you, put you where you need to be, and exactly no matter what, there's no way you can fail unless you quit. Hear me again on that one. There's no way you can fail unless you quit. See, in this community, when we have our mentoring calls and all those things, it really is a point where you sit there and learn the right steps. There's no wasting time here. We want you to be successful, so we're going to give you what works. I've been doing digital marketing for 19 months. I'm working on my 4th 6 figures, and I literally do this in 2-3 hours a day. Now, I will share with you, it is a 2-hour system, and some people make it very, very quickly. And some people like me didn't make an income for 3.5 months. I don't know why, but I didn't. I've been doing it 19 months, but I didn't make any money for the first 3.5 months. But I own that. And here's what I did not do. So if you want a tip on how to learn how to make no money whatsoever, I can tell you exactly what to do. Don't ask questions to a mentor that is out there helping you and guide you. Why ask her? She knows everything. She's already made the 6 figures, but don't ask her a question. You'll be good. I didn't ask a question for 3.5 months. And here's the crazy part. When I actually opened my mouth up on July 20th, probably the 4th most important date of my life, I will tell you, I said, hey, you got to look at my content. I know this is on fire. I feel it in my gut. I'm there. Next thing you know, we had some dialogue. 3 to 4 days later, after July 20th, I made daily pay 11 days straight. Not one day, 11 days straight. And in 14 days, I made my first income really at $4,050. Now think of something here. The steps are all working, but if I only open my mouth, a month into this business or 60 days in, would I be already at my 400,000 mark? Probably. May have been at 500,000, probably. But that's where you can be. So I would tell you wherever you're at, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. You may not like the situation or the results that you have right now, but it's perfect. It's brought you to this moment here today. It's brought you to the moment where you say, hey, I don't have any money to do this business. Well, I can share a story. of people that have sold stuff to get into this business because it was important to them to stop settling for where they're at. Where you're at today is because of where you're at, of choices you made yesterday, days before, and years ago. See, I'm 57 years old, and I never thought in my wildest dreams I would be living a dream. Because for me, I love my wife. I have 5 amazing kids. And this business, yes, the money's great, but my moments, my time with my family has been incredible. I got to know my family again. I got to know my kids. I date my wife. I hold her hand, and I'm going to share something with you. And I'm glad she's not in the house because she'll kill me if I read this out, but I'm reading it anyway. This is just a love letter that my wife writes notes to me. And she says, she simply wrote this. She goes, and I found it on my desk here. My desk, which is my kitchen table, believe it or not, where I do this business every day. She goes, I appreciate all you do. I believe in you. I pray for you. And thank you for your consistency and your devotion and love for our family. And her nickname, as I always call her, I called her Bellagio, because when we were in Vegas, there's a hotel called Bellagio, and we had these drinks, and that's what's always my girl. But I can just share with you, this business has brought I got to know everybody again. So I will tell you, this is life-changing if you will only allow it. Please allow it, because I cannot even begin to share with you. I'm not the only one. But to see the growth that everybody's done after being in this business for 19 months, you have to be around people that are growing, or you're just going to be where you are today. Not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's great. I'm just saying, come around a bunch of people that want to see you succeed. Come in there, do your 2 hours worth of work, and let the automation, which, oh my God, I tell people, hey, do you want to learn how to get paid while you sleep? That's all I say. And people always want to know, what do you mean? I said, no. Last night I got paid $1,800 and I wasn't even awake. Somebody purchased from Australia last night from me. And I mean, you can't make this up, Michelle. I mean, you cannot make this up. That's where you're at. I just want to let you know, we're going to be here cheering you on. Just got to do the 2 hours. Let the automations do what it's supposed to do. And there is no tech involved, a little bit, very, very little. So, and it doesn't matter what age you are. Just get in here, do what you need to do. Have the best holiday you could possibly have. Have the best momentum builder you could possibly have. Because this 90-day, if there was a time it could have get it any better, I don't know what would look like. Because the 90-day, every day, 2-minute video, a 6-minute video, and then do your content. I mean, it's just right now, even in the first 10, 11 days, the buildup, I mean, I'm even excited because the buildup, I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. I should start doing that again. That was really good. So you get fired up again. So just going to leave it at that note, but there's so many great things here. Just please, I hope you see what we see, and I hope we, inspired you enough to move forward. That's really what it comes down to. Maybe it's not this moment, but there's too many people doing this, and there's too many people having success at this. It's really, really crazy. So God bless, and I hope that helped.
Oh, thank you, my friend, for sharing. That was fantastic. Now, you guys, I shared with you at the very beginning of this, I'm going to give you a strategy with ChatGPT to help you grow your business. So that's what I'm going to give you real quick. This is pure fire. It's going to be hard to follow what Tim just said, but you guys, when you're creating content, you heard what he said, like we just create content every day on social media. Many of you might be going, but what can I talk about every day? Do you guys realize the way the algorithms work on our social media channels? Let me tell you what I do. It's so easy now to create content because I don't create content about what do I need to say. I create content what you guys want to hear. So let me share this amazing strategy with you. This can work for you after 1 week of being in the business, by the way. Okay. So what I do is every week, I do this every Sunday. I go through my videos of the week and I see which one had the most engagement. I don't care about views. I care about engagement, which means the most people that had commented, right? Because if they're commenting on one of my videos, that means they made it to the end. So watch this strategy. This is what I do every week. Watch this. So I'm going to just think, where's my TikTok? I'm just going to grab one of my videos real quick. I'm just going to grab this. Look, I'm going to copy the link. Oh my gosh, wait, here it is. Watch this. And I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and this is all I'm going to say. And by the way, yes, you can use a free version. Okay. Create. Why did this video convert so good on TikTok and create, oh gosh. I want you guys to see me live in action do this and create me 7 more video hooks just like this one that will help my perfect customer. Okay. Now this is all I say. Now what it does, you guys, I literally paste in the video. And right now what ChatGPT is doing is watching the video, and then it's going to tell me why the video worked so well. And then it's going to give me 7 ideas. So this is educating me why and what I need to continue to do more of. See, there's no money made in emotions. The money is made in the data. And now in today's digital world, you have the data to be able to build a wildly successful business. What you're lacking is the mentorship and strategies like this that work for you. And look, so it told me why it worked. Now look at this. It's literally giving me 7 video ideas. Now watch this. I'm just going to share this with you. Okay. So it gave me 7. Now watch this. Because 3 videos a day is 21 videos. Create me 7 more that share how busy families can do this around a full time. Now remember, it's taken the data off the video to help me create other video ideas. Now look, it's creating me 7 more. This is how I create my content. It's 100% based off of what my perfect customers want to hear. So look at it, just gave me 7 more. Now watch. Create me 7 more that share the urgency of taking action now to have that extra cash for the holidays. Now it literally just gave me 21 video ideas. So you guys, I'm sharing with you, when you are inside our program, you're never going to have to figure out like, what am I going to say? What do I talk about? Now let me tell you this. So there it gave me 7 more. Now wait, I'm going to show you something else, right? I'm just going to give you one more hot tip here. Take this hook and create me the outline for a 1-minute TikTok video. Ready? And I'm just going to, I just took one of them, just one. Now watch what it does. Now it's going to literally give me the outline. So I know exactly what I need to talk about in my outline. This is it. Look, it's going to tell me to do a hook for 0 to 5 seconds, identify the problem, gives me even ideas, even what to put on the screen if I want, 15 to 35 seconds talking about what I need to share, that right? This is the outline I use and the benefits of starting now. And then my CTA. You guys, it literally gives me in everything. So when you're inside the program, this is a step that you're going to learn how to use ChatGPT to be able to create the most amazing content. So did you guys like that? Did that help you guys realize like you don't have to think about every day like what you want? We are going to find out what your customers want, and you are just going to learn how to deliver it to them. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Hopefully that hot tip helped you. Just get back with the person that invited you. It's the person that emailed you, just get back with them, and they should have sent you an email with a PS that has the 4 different digital programs in there. If not, just email them and they'll get that to you. And I look forward to seeing you inside the community and working with you during this 90-day holiday profit push. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.